My name is Mark Dunn. I come from, originally I coached almost 30 years in California. Was blessed to win a NCAA Division II Men's Club Volleyball National Championship at Sonoma State. Then I coached under Kip Yoshimura at Pacific, and then came as my first year at Clark.
My name's Amanda Curtis, and I'm a second-year student at Clark. I come from Gladstone, Oregon, and I'm a defensive specialist and a setter on our team here at Clark.
My name is Brenda Gonzalez, and I'm a freshman from Salem, Oregon, and I'm a setter.
Floor is open.
Coach, you obviously have a long pedigree in coaching, and so over that time, what have you found to be the most important lessons to building success with young athletes and a team like this?
The biggest thing is their commitment to the program. I believe that we're advocates for Clark College when we go out into our community. The student athlete goes out into the community and we promote Clark College. Unlike any other students here, we're out there promoting the Clark athlete name. So it's the commitment to our program and to our education background here at the school. I'm a firm believer, and I'm a teacher at PCC. I teach mathematics there. And so for us, it's hitting the books, hitting the classroom. We have a mandatory 5-hour study hour program that we started big time this year for our incoming freshmen. So it's the commit to the academic part of it, and then to the whole team concept, of which I'm trying to bring to Clark in the first year.
As a freshman, talk a little bit about that and how that was as an adjustment and how it is buying into that philosophy.
As far as academics?
Yeah, academics, or just representing the team and feeling part of this team now.
Academics, they make it big here. Like we're students before we're athletes, and that's just different from our high school. Like it wasn't so much school as we always went to practice first and stuff. And I think that's good here, coming in and working on our schoolwork before. It's really well.
In a way, can that kind of translate onto the court a little bit, discipline and focus academically? Talk about how that can translate onto the court and maybe ways you've seen that manifest itself.
Well, I think really focusing on academics, because, you can't really play volleyball for the rest of your life, so it's like making sure you're focusing on your schoolwork and then that we're all doing well so we can play, so that we're focused in school and on volleyball at all times. We want to represent ourselves, and if we're not doing well in school, we can't play, so I think they both really go hand in hand with each other.
What will define success for this team? Is it getting into the upper part of the standings, making the playoffs? What is the definition of success for this team?
I'd like to start with that one. I have been successful pretty much everywhere I've gone. So I came in, and the first thing I told Charles is, I'm going out to recruit to win first the West. And that's our goal. And then from there, what happens in the NWAC in the NWAC playoffs will take care of itself. We didn't come here. We have our largest recruiting class, I think, and we've had in a long time. I have 11 recruits and 11 freshmen and 4 sophomores. And our first goal is to win the West. That's our goal. And then from there, we'll let what happens in the NWAC take care of itself. But if we can get through the West, like I think we can, I think we're going to be successful.
I think for me, it's definitely working hard as a team and making sure that we're practicing hard so we have the best opportunity to win our conference and to go as far as we can in the NWACs. And I think by working hard and communicating as a team and really focusing on that team chemistry, that will take us as far as I think we can go in the NWACs.
Yeah, definitely teamwork. Working together is going to help us be successful in our conference, and just learning to play together and even like on and off the court, that'll make us successful.
Coach, have you ever coached a team when you've had a very young, you have 11 freshmen? Have you, because you've had a lot of success, you've been at a lot bigger colleges. With that,
I had 13 freshmen at Pacific last year.
okay.
And we were tied for second most of the year. We ended up winning 10 conference games, which set a record at Pacific. They had never done it before. So yes, I have. And the biggest thing, like the lady said, is the bonding on and off the court. I mean, we have double days this whole week, and their legs are gone. And so tomorrow, the practice is a team barbecue. I put on a team barbecue for them, and it's to get to know each other on another side.
That's great.
Talk about your decision to come to Clark and what drew you here, and what.
Well, when I was at Pacific, Coach Yoshimura basically said, "You're not an assistant coach, you're a head coach." And Clark inquired if he had anybody, and his name went out. My name went out right away. And so I wanted to get back into head coaching at the college level. I enjoy it. I enjoy the recruiting process. I enjoy going out and watching the girls play in clubs. I've gone from as far south as Vegas, as far east as Colorado, and as far north as Spokane this year to recruit for this team.
Talk about at this point of the season how eager you are to get into competition and finally get started playing against opponents versus practice. What does it feel like at this point of the season?
Well, for me, as a sophomore, I'm really excited to start playing games, to just kind of go out there and show people that we're a new team this year, and that we're more improved, and that we're ready to compete, and that we're not messing around. Really, we're a new team, and we're here, and we want to make a name for ourselves. So.
Elaborate a little bit more on that. Last year, the win-loss record maybe wasn't as you wanted. Would you say you sophomores have a little bit of a chip on your shoulder to prove that you're better?
I mean, for me and myself, I think I want to go out there and show other teams that we're, definitely way better than we were last year, and that we're not the same team anymore, and we have different goals, and that I think, so I mean, I do want to go out there and kind of show teams that we're here to compete, and that it's not going to be the same as last year.
How about as a freshman? How do you are you eager to get into the college game now, and what are the biggest adjustments you've had to make?
Yeah, I'm definitely super excited for this season. Our scrimmage the other day just went super well, and I think we definitely have a team this year that's going to compete, and it's way more competitive than club or high school was. I'm excited to get started with that.
Any more questions for the student athletes? We'll take one more question for the student athlete and for the coach.
What's the spark that makes you enjoy volleyball? Like, is it diving for the ball that's going far out? Like, what is it that drives you the most to play at your highest level in volleyball?
Well, I think for me, it's especially with this, Mark's new coaching style and stuff, is watching myself improve. It's hard, but as days go on, I can see improvement in myself, and I think that gets me excited to start playing in games and playing, with the girls and being part of Clark Volleyball. So I think that's what really drives my excitement and why I love volleyball.
My drive is definitely when we get like a great play, and we're all just so excited. Our team does a really good job of like pumping each other up and just working together, and that just gets me excited to compete.
Hey, Coach?
For me, it's watching them improve every day in practice, their athleticism. For me, coaching the game, I've had 3 daughters all play. We're blessed with scholarship athletes that play, and the athleticism that I'm seeing on the court, the game's played above the net. Mm-hmm. And it starts with these two. One has to pass and one has to set. And the athleticism that we have on this team, I mean, I have 5 people on this team that are going to be 2-sport athletes at Clark. I recruited athletes. because that's where the game of volleyball is going. It's played well above the net. And so I'm really excited about the athleticism that I have on this team.
That's great.
All right, well, that concludes that. Thank you, and the student athletes will be available for the next 30 minutes, hanging around the hall for.
Good luck this year.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
And here's a roster. I can make some more copies.
Oh, no, this is great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So will this be up on the website?
I think it's going on.
All right.
Charles, is this going on CCTV or
We're
CDTV or?
we're gonna post it on our web, but I can make it available we can edit and make it available for anyone. So,
You want to get a copy of it?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Because I like to have it for any sort of stories I might do. And,
Yeah.
Okay.
That went really well.
yeah, that's awesome.
I'm Kevin Clemson, by the way.
Oh, nice to meet you. So,
With the Columbian?
I am, yeah, sports editor.
Yeah, you're the new sports editor. I saw all the transfer stuff in the newspaper. So
Yeah.
I work with the Volcanoes.
Oh, okay.
So our
great.
local pro basketball team, he also
Yeah.
works with us, and I'm a big supporter of Clark.
Yeah.
I graduated here and played on the last great basketball teams to ever play here. And we're just, hopefully this year the team will be a little bit better.
Hopefully it'll hit that big.
Oh, basketball takes a couple years. to
Okay.
get it.
So we'll open up for lunch now, guys, so, just help yourself and
Cool.
we'll have some food here and
I'm starving.
just kind of mingle